Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl, Nina Monique, here with another recipe remix. This one is so easy. We're going to be using less than 5 ingredients, and we're going to be using the pressure cooker to make rice super duper easy, no measuring needed, while we talk about my favorite singer, Miss Erykah Badu. Now, where were you when you first heard Erykah Badu? For me, it was a middle school afternoon watching my fix of black culture via MTV music videos when a green-eyed head wrap beauty donned the screen, the drums, the bass. The video was an entire mood. The year was 97. The song was On and On. In the mid-90s, kids like me were looking for a place to musically fit in. The shiny suit era was in full swing, and the West Coast had just lost our king, R.I.P. Tupac, and we were looking for a safe haven. Have no fear, Neo Soul is here. Yes, Neo Soul was the musical accompaniment to the mid-90s for all of us who were a little quirky and a little funky. Baduizm literally was the best album. I knew all the background vocals. I could have been her background singer. And to this day, I would love to be an Erykah Badu background singer and dancer if I can. Very easy stuff here, guys. Only need a couple of things. Always onions, always something spicy or some type of pepper. These aromatics are going to give your soup lots of flavor, even though you don't have a whole lot going in it. Another place to sneak some flavor is the actual sausage. These sausages are Gruyere and garlic flavor, so you're gonna get a lot of flavor from this. I would even recommend this with andouille or some kind of spicy sausage. Go ahead and get a pot going with about 2 tablespoons of oil and saute your onions and peppers. I always season my onions and peppers with pepper, Cajun seasoning. I threw in a bay leaf. This is totally optional, but bay leaf seasonings actually go a long way when it comes to developing flavor in a soup you don't have a lot of time for. Then I'm going to go ahead and throw in the sausages. You want to get them nice brown and crispy on one side. Give it a good turn and get as much surface area on the bottom so they can get brown, crispy, and danceable. I'm adding a little fresh rosemary here. We'll fish these guys out a little bit later. The flavor is very strong, but again, we're layering flavors. Putting our garlic and more seasoning here at the bottom of the pan. That way it sticks when we add the liquid a little bit later. These seasonings will actually become the soup that we're working hard for. So don't be shy with those seasonings. All right, it's rice time. If you have a pressure cooker, super easy. You want to do equal parts rice and water. It's about half a cup of rice, half a cup of water. I'm eyeballing it. I just make sure all the rice is submerged. I do a splash of oil and salt. Put the top on, and I press that little rice button. Make sure the lid is sealed. All right, back to this soup. See the stuff at the bottom? That is the stuff we're going to turn into soup by adding some flour and combining well, and then adding liquid. I have chicken stock. The chicken stock's going to grab onto that flour, which grabbed onto the spices and other fun stuff at the bottom of the pan. It's going to thicken up and turn into quite a delicious and easy soup. Add a splash of Worcestershire as well as a little bit more liquid and continue to stir and season until you got exactly what you're looking for, and throw that top on when you're ready. Back to Badu. Erykah is not afraid to tap into her funky roots. Throughout her career, she's remixed jazz and soul seamlessly, album after album. But my ultimate favorite is Didn't You Know off of Erykah's sophomore album, Mama's Gun. A rip off the 70s jazz fusion band Terica Blues' Dream Flower. The song is Didn't You Know. Went ahead and released the air pressure on our pressure cooker, and I'm adding the rice nice and fluffy, perfectly cooked, spoonful by spoonful at a time here to the sausage soup. As you can see, it's nice and thick. Boom bat, last drop, sour cream to pop it off and make it perfect. After you let it simmer for a few more minutes, you've got a perfect, delicious, and flavorful soup for you to enjoy any time of the year. I'm feeling kind of hungry, 'cause my high is coming down. Don't feed me yours, 'cause your food does not endure. But this suit will.